Hey everyone, my name's Christy. Welcome to Spain. I am not in my corner. I am in Madrid, Spain. It is May 24th, Friday, May 24th, and I'm leading a study abroad to Spain with some students. So I am in Spain, and it's been a while. I don't know what number this is at all. I don't have any idea. I think it's been about 2 months since I've had a Flosstube. It's just been a wild time the past 2 months. I'm sorry about the sound. I'm doing laundry because we're leaving Madrid tomorrow, and my apartment is kind of echoey, and there's a cafe right outside the window, but this was the best light to show things, so I figured we would just do it. We're just gonna do it. That's all there is to it. But I do have things to show you. I bought some things, I brought some things, and I have some plans, so we can talk about all that. But before we get to that, I want to welcome my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on my crafty and artistic adventures, and welcome back to anyone who's been with me for however long you've been with me. It's been great to get to know you in the comments here on YouTube and also on Instagram, and I am going to try and post pictures on Instagram of this trip. I'll explain what happened at later if you don't want to hear what happened, but there was sort of a bit of an incident, not a bit of it. There was a pretty serious incident here that has kept me from posting much, and for several days even seeing much. So that I will pick up as well. And but I love chatting with you all on Instagram, and I will try and be better about social media. I have not watched Flosstube in a hot minute. Yeah, I've been busy, but anyway, it's been great to get to know you in the comments here on YouTube and also on Instagram. And if you are not following me, I'd love to have you follow me on Instagram, and you can find that in the description down below, I believe. And this is a channel about embroidery and cross stitch, other textile crafts and history, and the history of all those things. So if any of that is interesting to you and you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe and stick around. Yeah, so it's good to be back. I have my water right behind you, just a little water. So I guess I do have a finish for now, but I sent it out. I don't have it, so I was doing a round robin, the ink circles round robin with Rachel Ray of Rachel Crafts, Stitchy Nati, and Whitney, who does not have a Flosstube. And so I sent mine off to Rachel in Ireland before I left. Don't remember when. And I got Whitney's, which I have not started yet, but I brought it with me to work on it. So I will show you what she is doing. She's doing the Ink Circles Elemental Dragons Water. So this is what she's doing. Water dragons. And she's doing them in these beautiful colors. Oh, she gave me a needle too. That was nice of her. But she's doing them in these beautiful colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So these are all color and cotton. It looks like Goblin, Hansel, Toadstool, and Brennan Needle, Cheers Meteors. So that's what she's doing this in, and I will start working on this soon, and it will be great. But I have not had the chance yet. I'll explain. It was a lot. But what have I been working on? So what I have really been working on is my crochet, and this is probably what I'll be working on the bus tomorrow. But I have not been feeling like I want to think much. But look how far I've gotten since last you saw it. I think when you last saw it, I was on this white row here, and so I threw in a gold row, and it's getting there. It's getting there. This is going to be a sweater, and I'm going to, have one granny square for the front, one granny square for the back, connect them together, and it'll be great. And I'm using 3 colors of True Boo bamboo yarn. So it's incredibly difficult to work with, but it's going to feel so nice. So nice. So nice. All right, so we have that. And then the other two things I brought are my witch, which I've also been working on. So I brought my witch and I put it in my inconceivable bag. I thought it needed like an actual bag. And just to, well, I mean, I'll show you the picture, but I don't even know that I need to show you the picture. It is a woodcut of a witch from a witch trial. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure I've worked on this quite a bit since you last saw it, and I'm almost done. I am stitching it on a Zweigart Aida 16 count that was stitched by the Speedy X Stitcher, who used to be the Danish Stitcher. And this was for Stitch Ilonka's 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'm stitching it in Salem by Coloring Cotton. And thank you again, Danielle, for sending me some more. And as soon as I finish this model stitch, and so I guess this would be July. In July, I'm going to release this pattern. So if anyone's interested in stitching a witchy witch, you are welcome to do so, and I will post that for you. But look how far I've gotten. Isn't she great? Sorry about the light behind. I'll put this behind. Look at her. All I have to do is the rest of this cloud up here and then kind of the lines and stuff, and it looks so good. I love her. She's so good. And I'm going to be designing another witch in the next month or so for a zine that I'm participating in. So there will be a witchy zine coming out in a few months from the Stitchy Goodness zines. So that is almost done, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about that being almost done. And this is in my inconceivable bag, which, oh my God, I got this from Forbidden Fiber Co. Their Princess Bride box. Oh, I love it. And it has a peanut. Oh, I can't even. It has a peanut. And then the other thing I brought was this. And so this bag is a bag of all stitching. It has my abracadabra pattern that I need to finish. This is my from last June I started this, so I can finish that pretty easily. It has my Pupacule that I started, which goes like that, and it has my penis tree that I started. So I need to work on these. So I brought all of these. They're all in the same bag, and I'm going to work on them. And they are part of my Medieval Marginalia series. Oh, it looks like I also have my February 2023 pattern, which is that. Which unfortunately I will have to, if I want to sell it, I'll have to rechart it because I lost it in the crash. Same with the witch. I'm gonna have to rechart a lot of things, I think. But luckily I save all the PDFs, or they're in my phone, so I can keep them. Okay, so that's all the crafting that I brought with me. I have not had the chance to work on crafts at all. Tomorrow is a 6 to 8 hour bus ride, so I will have time tomorrow, although I do have to read. I have to read for a class, and I also have to read because I'm reviewing a book, so I have to read it and write my review by the end of next week. And I won't have a ton of time this coming week because I'm doing about 25 miles of the pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela with my students. So it'll be, we're walking 25 miles in 3 days. So it's gonna be a lot. But I need to put my little thing there. Now that my witch has a actual project bag, I don't have need for this anymore, but we'll keep it anyway. So I went to yesterday. We took our students to the Madrid Royal Palace because Spain is a monarchy, constitutional monarchy. And in their gift shop, they had cross-stitch kits. So I got all of the cross-stitch kits that I saw. They were pretty expensive. I mean, they were like 16 euros, which, you know, $18 for their size. That's pretty expensive, but that's okay. So I got this crown, and that's the pattern and stuff. I got the royal carriage. I don't know if you can see. Ooh. And that's what that looks like. And I got the, I think this, oh, the from a dress by Isabel Clara Eugenia in 1599. There's that, and you can see her dress, I hope. I don't know if you can see her dress, but anyway, so it's on, this pattern is on her dress. So I bought those 3 patterns. I mean, like, how can I not get cross-stitch patterns? I mean, cross-stitch kits, right? We don't get those very often. And then the last thing I want to show you, this is going to be a very short one, but the last thing I wanted to show you is the craft that I'm going to be working on tonight. So as I said, we're doing the pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela, and we're doing about 25 miles, and we're going, I have 20, oh, sorry, no, there are 19 of us. There's 2 faculty, 1 peer mentor, and 16 students. And the pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela is St. James of Compostela, and when medieval people went on pilgrimage, they would get a token proving that they did it. And for Santiago de Compostela, it is the mussel shell. No, I lied. The scallop shell. It's the scallop shell. And so you can go there, and when you get to Santiago de Compostela, you can buy a scallop shell, but it's, I mean, it's very religious, right? And so not everyone's religious. So I made everyone scallop shells with our little W for our university in May 2024. So what I have to do is they have holes drilled into them. So I have to, well, they don't have, I drilled holes into them. So I have some string. This is pearl cotton, and I am, the point is that you tie it to your bag or something to show that you've done it. So I made these for my students, and I'm going to give them out. Let me just see if this will break. Okay, that's pretty strong, good. So I put the string through about half of them, and I have half more to go through. So I'm doing that tonight. I'm hoping to finish that tonight. It's a surprise. No one knows that I did this, not even the other faculty member. So I'm going to do that tonight and listen to a book and eat some tiramisu and some chocolate probably, because I just had a very early dinner. It's only probably 8 here, and people don't even start eating until 10. So I figured I would eat early, come home early, eat early, and, you know, that kind of thing. So what happened? Okay. Well, lots of things have happened. Some things are my things to tell, and some things are not. But we got here Sunday night. No, we got here Sunday morning. We left Saturday morning, Saturday noonish, and got here at like 9 a.m. Sunday morning. It is now Friday. I told them to stay up until 9, the students to stay up until 9 and then go to bed, and that would really help with the jet lag. And we are like right in the middle of Madrid. It's an excellent location. If you are ever in Madrid, I highly recommend Mola Suites, M-O-L-A, Mola Suites. Highly recommend. They have been great. We took the students out to like a welcome dinner. We wandered around a little bit, and then we sent them off to bed. And my colleague and I did work, and it was great. And so Monday, I was supposed to basically have the whole day to lesson plan because my colleague was taking the students out on excursions all day. And we have the largest apartment living room, and so our apartment living room was also the classroom. We opted for location rather than classroom space. We thought that that would be more useful to the students. So Monday morning, they were supposed to be in class at 11, and they all kind of file in, and the peer mentor who went on study abroad last year and just graduated told me that one of the students was missing. So she apparently left in the middle of the night and did not come back. So this is our first day in Madrid. And her friends have her on they track her. They can track her location. So they had her on track location, and her phone had died at 7:15. And nobody noticed because everyone assumed that she was just sort of sleeping in someone else's room, because there was a weird room situation that happened. So they just assumed she was sleeping in someone else's room, and so they didn't realize until everyone got together and she wasn't there. So the peer mentor and I left to go look for her at her last known location, which was 2.5 hours earlier, 3 hours earlier. We walked everywhere we went the day before, and so we probably walked around looking for her for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we could not find her. And of course, it's our first day in Madrid, and I was terrified. It was a nightmare. So I decided that I was going to file a missing persons report. So I went to the police station, and I spent a couple hours doing a police station missing persons report. And then all you do is wait, right? That's all. That's really all that's left for you to do. So we ate something because we hadn't eaten anything, and the peer mentor and I were sitting in my living room, and at 5:40 p.m. her phone kicked back in, and so I had talked to the director of the program. I had talked to the vice president of student affairs. This was a huge thing, right? We have this student who has been missing now by that point for something 7, 8, 9 hours in a big city. We don't know where she is. She's not answering her phone. She's not texting. We just don't know where she is. So at 5:40, her location pinged 2 miles away from our apartment. And we had contacted her parents to tell her parents that she was missing and all the things. Oh, I called the embassy. we did all these, I had to do all these things. So I spent all day dealing with that. And so she turned back up. She got a hold of people, and we went and got a taxi and picked her up because she was going to walk 2 miles from where she was to back here. And she says she doesn't remember what happened. She doesn't remember the night. She blacked out or something. I don't know what happened, but we know that she woke up in someone's apartment, and she left between 4 and 5 in the morning and ended up in someone's apartment. She went drinking and ended up in someone's apartment. So anyway, we sent her home. It totally messed up the entire week. It didn't mess it up, but we had to reorganize the entire week. I was super behind, and it was terrifying. It was a fucking nightmare. So that was the beginning of the week, and we are now. She got home yesterday. She left yesterday early morning, and so she got home yesterday. And yesterday and today have been at least somewhat normal. So today we went to the Naval Museum for my class and the Prado Museum for my colleague's class. And yesterday we did a hop on, hop off bus. No, that was 2 days ago. What did we do yesterday? I don't know. It's a blur. Madrid's been very hectic. I wish we could have spent more time in Madrid, but it was just too expensive to stay in Madrid. So it's too bad, but we're going to have a great time. So tomorrow we're hopping on a bus at 10 a.m. and going to the north of the country. And then on the 30th, we are taking a train back through Madrid and then to the south of the country. and we're staying in Granada for a little more than 2 weeks. So we are about, yeah, not quite a quarter of the way through the trip. But anyway, so that's what happened to me this week, and it has been a lot. And I am tired. I am very tired. I am very much looking forward to getting back into like a routine with the in Granada with the classes. And you know, this next week, from Saturday we're traveling, then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we're walking. Wednesday is a free day in Santiago de Compostela, and then Thursday we're taking the train south. So there's a lot yet to do, but we'll get to Granada and we'll be able to settle in and have a routine, and that'll be great. I don't know when I'll be able to film again. I don't know what, you know, the time will look like, but when I get home, I have been taking video, so I do plan on doing a video. I don't know if it's going to be a vlog or just sort of videos of my time, just kind of a compilation with music or whatever. I'm not sure. We'll see. And I'll also, or maybe I'll just do a video of pictures or something like that. Not sure. So that's where I am, and I will talk to you all soon. But thanks for sticking with me, and I'm excited about my designing that I'm going to be doing in May, June, and early July, because I have some really good ideas. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Next time I see you, I'll be in a different city. Please take good care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.